Yeah,
let's be professional, David.
I got it all this time. You guys don't like my singing, my ad-lib singing there? I think that's really good.
It was Superman.
Yeah.
I have that song on my phone.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to X1 Bros. We are X1 Bros. Thanks for joining us. We are all Xbox One all the time. Xbox One, we heart you. It is 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Happy America Day.
Happy birthday to America.
Happy birthday. And happy birthday to us, the X1 Bros. It is podcast number 16. We are 16 weeks old.
Yay.
Woo.
Yay for us.
Moderate high five.
Woo, woo, air fives. Anyways, interweb fives. As always, I am joined by the men that make up the X1 Bros. And first and foremost, he loves Big Macs and Daddy Macs. It's Mr. McSpicy, Spicy Man Mark Haywood.
You do food every time with me.
I know.
I mean, that's great, I guess.
You must be hungry.
I know.
but-
Are you hungry right
Well,
now?
Daddy Mac's not a food.
Oh, well.
Just Big Mac. Daddy Mac is like, hey, he's my Daddy Mac, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
it's,
then yes.
It's
Then
an
yes,
older
I am.
gentleman. I believe the definition is an older gentleman that pays for everything for his younger lady friend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought that was a beefcake.
What the heck?
Where did this conversation go?
And that brings us to our second X1 bro. His favorite word in the English dictionary is spanking. It's red like my dad, Mark Ashley. I'm sorry, I couldn't finish that one because if you're watching on stream, Mr.
even know what to
McSpicy
say.
just started busting up. So anyways, red like my dad, Mark Ashley, how are you
Hi,
doing
people.
today? Hello, interweb. He just sold his car to a bunch of Mexicans for $900. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he really
Yeah,
did.
he really did. That's why
Oh,
the
I
show
really
was
did.
like a little delayed because he had to get the paperwork in order.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's,
Okay,
he's an
gotcha.
entrepreneur out there. And last but last, no, blah, blah, blah. Man, I'm struggling today. Last but not least, it is the man whose life dream is to be a Victoria's Secret model. It is Jordan the Man, Jordan Paskett.
That's
Right.
all of our dreams, isn't it?
To be one?
To date a Victoria's Secret model, not to be one.
What did you say?
To be
So
one.
to be one.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, with that rocky start, let's get this show on the road. Jordan, what is happening in the world that is Xbox One this week?
Okay, so first thing on the list is Battlefield Hardline. They just had their beta, and the beta produced a list for EA, or for DICE and EA. They call it the Most Wanted list. It's for the development team, and it's just basically a list of the most important things that the community has asked for, and they're going to use it as an informal guide for future updates going forward in the game. So that's cool that they're listening to the community.
That is cool.
Also, we got Sunset Overdrive. They just released a trailer about their 8-player co-op, and it looks pretty cool. The concept of it is pretty cool.
Yeah,
so,
I actually watched that trailer right before the show started. Has anyone else seen that? No?
So basically what you can do is you go into your 8-player co-op friends via phone booth or a picture booth. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You go to a picture booth. It matchmakes you into an 8-player game. Then you basically do objectives all day long, and then when nighttime hits, it's a defense game. So during the day, you do different co-op objectives, and then at nighttime, you basically have to defend your, what's that energy drink called? Anyway,
yeah,
your
whatever
stash,
the overdrive,
basically.
right? Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, the overdrive stat or whatever it is.
And it's cool because
So
it's kind of like tower defense from what they show.
Yeah,
You can throw down
yeah.
traps, and you earn those traps during the day during those other co-op missions, right? Is that what
Yeah,
I understand?
Yeah. And anything you say you earn this awesome huge gun in co-op, you take that back to your single player.
Yeah, and whatever
vice
you
versa.
have in
Anything
single
you
player
have in
goes
single
in.
player, you take to there's no
I like
restrictions.
that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. So, and remember, Sunset Overdrive is coming out October 28th.
Well, my biggest thing that was exciting about that is that it is the 8-player co-op. That is awesome, 8-player co-op. So
Yeah.
it's kind of slowly winning me over because I haven't been that excited for it. But after watching that
I've
trailer,
been excited
I was
for
like,
it from the
hey.
beginning, so
Hey, there
I'm
we
just
go.
still excited.
Not
for
me.
it.
I'm on David's side. It's never really. I'm watching the trailer right now. It looks. I mean, it looks good. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
slowly win me over.
I've. It's never really appealed to me yet. I'm waiting for that moment where I go, yes, I will buy this. Hasn't happened yet, but this looks pretty cool.
All right. In other games, Watch Dogs DLC launched this week. It comes with 3 new missions, and you can just buy it right from the Xbox Marketplace, or you can buy the season pass and you'll get all the DLC. I've not yet to play it, but I've seen people play it, and it looks kind of the same, basically. So,
Okay.
which is good. I mean, the same isn't bad, but it's cool looking. So, also Trials DLC comes out July 29th. It's called the Rustland DLC. It'll be $5 for that DLC pack, or $20 if you buy the season pass, and then all the DLCs are included. Next on the list, we have games that were released this week. We got Guacamole Super Turbo Champ Edition is now available on the Xbox One. It's Guacamole, isn't it?
Guacamole,
I always
yes.
say guacamole.
Guacamole.
Right, I
Guacamole.
love guacamole.
That's
I love
food.
guacamole. It's excellent.
Yeah, guacamole.
Yeah,
We also
David was streaming that during the week, and
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
was laughing
it
my
just
head
came out
off.
this week, right? I think it came out Monday.
It came out on Monday or Tuesday.
Monday,
I love
yeah, Monday
that
or
game,
Tuesday.
Though. Love that game. Had tons of
Another-
fun on that game.
Another new game this week for the Xbox One, Sniper Elite 3 is out this week. And then, that's it for the games that came out this week. In other news, this is where it gets exciting. I saved the best for last. EA this morning, last night. Anyway, it was recorded this morning. UFC and FIFA are being charged. I think it was $3.99 for their demos.
Demos, yeah.
I saw the screenshots
Now-
of it in the UK price, so in pounds, and it was like £5 that they were being charged.
Yeah, I thought I saw $3.99 in dollars, or
Yeah.
maybe it was pound. I don't know. But
Didn't they say
anyway,
that was a mistake?
the
Or
rep came out and says it was a mistake and it will be fixed in the next 24 hours. So we'll find
Yeah.
out.
Because it was supposed
Next
to be
24 hours.
$10 instead.
Yeah.
yeah, we want more money, so
Oh, that
that's
was
a mistake. Our bad.
It's too low.
Our bad.
All right, and then in a little bit sadder news, Airtight Games, they're known for Murder Soul Suspect. They made that game. They reportedly closed their Redmond office, and then it was confirmed later through tweets that they closed their doors. And through tweets, they just thanked all their fans for making the last 10 years possible. So sad for them, but
That's what.
That's how it works.
The market. You make crappy
Yeah.
games that cost a ton of money, you go out of business.
yep. And so farewell, Airtight. Hopefully you guys can come back later.
Well, they didn't really make the best games.
Well, no, they made Murder Soul Suspect, and we didn't really have any fun with that game.
So I don't, I mean,
But it's still sad that they're
I gotta
closing
say-
down.
I
I'm
gotta
just
say,
saying.
it's sad that people lost their job. That's never fun, and that's never fun to have to look for a job. That said, if you make crappy games, I don't feel like I want to support crappy games.
Yeah.
So.
So, but anyway, it has been reported that they did close their doors after 10 years of work. So, anyway, farewell to them. All right. I know we probably mentioned this before, but I just want to mention it again. Destiny Open Beta starts July 17th. If you haven't got it, all you got to do is pre-order it and you get a free beta code. So I have my beta code. There's actually a couple ways you can get around it. You can go on Amazon, pre-order it, get the code, and then cancel your order. So they're free.
I don't think we should promote that, but that is definitely a possibility.
That is one way.
That
I
is
forget who
actually-
mentioned it to us. Was it
It was
Toastmaster?
Toast, and that's actually he
Toast.
had an extra one because he did that and
That's,
gave it to.
yeah.
Red
I don't know if
Letter
we
Head,
should
so-
promote that officially, but that is a definite
don't need that
possibility.
We don't we don't need the juggernaut that is Amazon cracking down on us. They will destroy us.
Okay, that is the bad way to do it. You can go to GameStop, Best Buy, wherever your pre-order select retailer is, and pre-order it for I think $5.
I do have a question here. Can I pre-order it digitally? Because that's that's where I'm heading for this. Is there any possible way for me to do that? Does anyone know?
I think Toast did it. That
Yeah, I
way.
think that. Well, no, because I think he got a hard copy. I think you still got to do a hard
Well,
copy.
he got a hard copy, and then he got a
Oh,
digital
and
copy.
then you got a digital. So where do I get the digital copy when I pre-order? Is that from? Can I do it from my Xbox? I guess is my question.
You probably could.
No.
No, I don't think
don't
so.
see it
I
up
think
there
that's
in the
what
game
digital
store.
copies lack is this
Yeah.
feature right here.
Yeah, that's.
I think because that's here's the problem with discs. You have to get up off your couch and put it in.
Oh, and I hate it.
Here's the problem with digital copies. You cannot pre-order, from what I understand. So
Yeah, well, and you don't get the benefits that come along with pre-ordering. So
Well, Steam lets you pre-order digital copies, and that's what I think the Xbox and PlayStation need to start doing.
yeah, we'll
And
see.
actually, I think the PlayStation 4 lets you download it a couple.
I
So I think the
if
PlayStation 4
if I
lets you do it. So I think the
if
Xbox has headed that
If I do
direction.
pre-order it, I think I've got to go and pre-order it from a store and get the digital code, right? Is that which is
Maybe.
stupid to
I'm
me.
not exactly how sure it works because I remember I was trying to do it with Watch Dogs when it came out, and it wouldn't let me. I had to wait till it was fully released at midnight because I wanted to pre-download it, but they're not letting you do that either.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
hopefully they go towards that direction.
Yeah, I hope so.
Two more things left on the news. For all our Chinese players out there, you guys get a cool game that I actually really like.
Yeah,
With the
jealous.
launch of Xbox One, you're going to get Neverwinter Online with 19 other games. And Neverwinter Online is actually really fun, so I'm kind of jealous
Well,
that
I'm
it's on
just
the
jealous that
console.
they're getting an MMO on it. I want to scratch my MMO itch, and I wish I could do that via the Xbox.
Well, Destiny's coming out, you know. It's
And
kind of
Diablo 3.
Diablo 3, my loot-based dungeon crawler itch will be so satisfied then.
Very, very good and awkward for me. So, yeah, awesome, David. Yeah, you'll get that game.
Yes.
All right, hey guys, last thing on the list. I saved this for last because this is the thing I was most excited for, and I don't think much people know about this. Evolve alpha signups.
So stoked. Ready for this? I signed up right before I hopped on here.
Yeah, I signed
Where
up.
do I go?
signed
Where do I go? I'll sign up right
Oh,
now.
I'm going to teach you how because it's a little complicated.
Oh, okay.
So,
Walk me through it.
unfortunately
Walk
for
me
our
through it.
for Toast and a couple of the people in Australia that listen to us, you won't be able to get this because it is only limited to North America. So sorry for that. But if you're in the North America region, you can go to the Evolve website. You can do alpha signups. Now it'll take you to a screen that tells you to enter a password. What you need to do is you need to enter "happy hunting" as one word, and then it'll take you through the sign up phase.
Happy hunting?
Happy
Hold on,
hunting,
hold on.
one word.
I'm
And
there
then
right
there's
now.
a
I got to
second-
put in my birthday. Slow down!
Wait, and then there's a second code afterwards.
I didn't have to use that second code.
Oh, okay. Well, just
I-
in case.
yeah.
Just in case.
Okay, where do
you
I go?
let me
I'm on
find
the
it
I'm
here.
on the page. Where do I go now?
There should be like an alpha something.
I see pre-order.
Let me. I will link the. I will link it.
Okay. I thought it was going to be that easy. I don't mean to take showtime. Sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
wanted to get it right now. So.
Is this
only-
just for PC?
I didn't go through the website. Yeah, it's only
just
for PC.
Okay.
I didn't go through the website. I went through a third-party website, and it took me to the Evolve website. And what you do is when it asks for your password, type in "happy hunting" one word, and then hit enter. And then it should just be easy from there. It'll ask you to accept the online agreements. It'll ask you for the specs of your PC, and then such and such. It'll ask you survey questions. But just remember that code because I didn't know the code at first, and I was kind of confused. Happy hunting, one word.
Okay.
But anyway, that's it for the news. Back to you guys.
I am stoked to get that alpha, and even though it's on PC,
Yeah,
if it's
I
good,
still
I will
signed
end
up
up
for it.
getting it on the Xbox. Just because I
Yeah.
think.
Well,
that's
it could
kind of
change your mind, right?
That's kind of a natural fit for it. So I'm just really stoked to try that out. Hopefully, hopefully I get it. Let's head over to the segment where we try and get you deals. It's Mark's segment.
Saving the day. And your wallet.
What can we get for as little money as possible?
All right. Deals with gold for the Xbox One is 40% off Thief.
I saw that.
And I was like, what a ripoff. Really, 40% off a $60 game that should be a $30 game. Thank you. Okay, so we're not even going to talk about that one anymore. Amazon has Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare for $29.90. Cool. They also have Wolfenstein for $39.99. And
Cool.
I think GameStop had that for that price last week, and so
Yeah.
I think Amazon did too. So I think this is 2 weeks in a row they've had Wolfenstein for that price. And then Amazon, if you guys haven't played the Assassin's Creed Black Flag, heading up for the new one, it's $24.99 brand new at Amazon. And then at GameFly, Forza 5 is $19.99 used.
Totally worth it. Jump on Forza 5. If
I
you
know,
haven't
I
played a
might
Forza
buy that
racing
just
game,
so that I have it.
yeah, $20 is a great deal for that game. Especially get it before, if you're planning on getting Horizon, just so you can learn the driving mechanics. Because I think that open world Horizon, those driving mechanics are going to be a lot harder to learn.
I don't think I'll ever learn how to drive with those
It
mechanics.
makes it so fun, actually. The
You guys have
difficulty.
seen my little clips I have. I've flipped the car like 20 times. I'm driving down a straight road.
Yeah, that's what makes that game good, though. Not to go off on a tangent, but the difficulty and driving mechanics, it actually takes skill to be good at that game, and I love that aspect of that. So
Yeah, so that's about it. Titanfall is still used $34.99 at GameFly. So if you haven't gotten Titanfall yet, but I think most of the guys that listen to this have Titanfall because we've been playing with a bunch of them. But
There might be people that don't.
But there might be people that don't. So Titanfall is a great game. Go get it.
What was the price on that again? I'm sorry.
$34.99 used at
not bad.
GameFly.
Cool. Awesome.
That's a good deal.
Definitely pick that up.
All right, that's it for this week.
That is it. Go get those games. Definitely, I think the best deal there is that Horizon deal for, or not Horizon, sorry, Forza 5.
Forza.
That'd be awesome if it was Horizon.
Yeah, for $20.
$20.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Sorry.
Yes, awkward silence. Awkward
reading,
silence.
I was reading chat. I gotta stop doing that. It's really bad.
Where are we going now, David? You're the host.
Happy knock the both
You're
of
the
you.
host.
Happy 4th of
Oh,
July.
there it
Yeah,
is. That
happy
means
4th of July.
It's time to discuss what we've been playing. Sorry, yeah. It's a
You want
holiday.
me to take this over?
It's a
You
holiday.
want me to
My
go for
mind,
this?
my mind is on vacation already. That's where it's at. Anyways, what have we been playing? Let's start with Mr. McSpicy. What have you been up to this week? What have you had the opportunity to play?
I streamed a lot this week. I had this streaming itch, and I just wanted to play. So I started off the week with a little Legos, back with the wife. People love it. They think we're adorable or something on when we stream together. It's my wife. She's just a cute little thing. It's pretty funny. But we have been playing that game a lot. And we are only at 26% finished.
Wow.
Like, we have... If people that know, I've been playing this game for a while with her. The game is massive. It is huge as far as with all the challenges. So it's going to be years before I finish that one. But I also streamed 1001 Spikes again. Like we said in the show last couple of weeks, I really like that game. I had a buddy come over and we streamed it. It was a lot of fun. We played Outlast for the Couch Cast. Which, if you have not played that game, I don't know if I'd recommend it. Simply because if you don't, I mean, I'm not a scary movie kind of person anyways. Oh my gosh, I screamed. I had yelps like a little girl when the guys would jump out during the
If you love
stream.
scary movies, you would love this game. If you don't,
Oh my gosh.
you won't.
You would hate this game.
Yeah.
That was donated by Toastmaster B, so we really appreciate
Yeah,
him
shout out,
giving
thanks.
that.
Thanks for that experience.
Yeah, and me and Jordan, we got to play some Borderlands 2. We played that the last couple of nights, like late nights. So
Nice.
Ninja Cast, we're streaming it. So if it's 3 in the morning, where we are, but I guess it doesn't matter where you are. But hop in. It's actually a lot of fun playing that. I've never played that game before, so pleasantly. I love that game. Borderlands 2 is what I'm playing, and that should be it. I don't know if I've played anything else. Oh, and the usuals. I have played Hearthstone when I'm sitting on the tablet hanging out with the in-laws. So yeah,
With the in-laws. Hearthstone, your in-law.
it's my fix.
Your answer
Whenever-
to in-laws.
My answer to in-laws. When you're out and about and you need a gaming fix.
Oh, yeah.
And you have a tablet or an iOS device. I believe it's just on the tablets, but that game is the best free to play game on the Apple iPad.
You could say it. You could say it. When you're sitting at your in-laws' house and you're bored out of your mind because what they're talking about has nothing to do with you, you could bust out Hearthstone and go ahead and play it.
Just whip it right out of there and just enjoy yourself. Games only last 5 to 10 minutes, and you can complete. I mean, and they go quick. The time goes quick, so before you know it, you're out of there. It's great. No, I'm just kidding. I love my in-laws, so if you're listening, I apologize.
The funny thing is, everyone with in-laws knows exactly what you're talking about. So. Let's move over. Red, like my dad, what games did you have the opportunity to play this week?
I've been playing Titanfall a couple times. Well, I guess we played on Sunday, didn't we?
Sunday,
yeah, we did.
Sunday. Yes, we did.
Sunday.
Which
Still
let's
love it.
mention since you mentioned it, let's just mention we did a community play which we'll be doing about every other Sunday here, and it was awesome. It was a blast. It was laughs all around and good times killing each other. So thank you everyone that had a chance to join us. And if you want to play in the community, just check out our calendar, which is now up at events, and let us know. Go over to X1 Bros events, and you can see when we do a community play. Let us know ahead of time, and we'll add you when we hop on. So sorry for that tangent, but you mentioned it. Right, like my dad, just thought we'd throw out a thank you there.
Yeah. So check out the calendar. So Titanfall, played that a couple times this week, actually. When I just have a chance, I'll just jump in and play it. Well, I guess I streamed it, kind of, except it kept kicking me out a few times. And then I played Borderlands with Mr. McSpicy and Jordan the Man.
that's
but
right.
They probably forgot I was there because I was too busy looting all the time.
Well, we're fighting the battles, and you're Sheldon. You're just running around picking
I'm like,
up the
ooh,
stuff.
what's this?
I know. Look at this is $5. Everyone, I got $5.
Well, that's because you guys just run through the whole game. I'm like, hey, there's a box here. Okay,
No, we're
there's a
still
box here.
looting, but when there's a boss that we have to kill the boss and then go back.
That's
How
so
do you
funny.
think I survived so well?
I was watching, and you two would be like on a car, and I'd see, where's Mark? And he would be like walking still.
Yeah. Jerks took off without me.
That's so funny.
No, yeah, that's funny. I'm sorry I forgot that you were playing with us. Were you playing with us? Because you really
Not-
were just running around grabbing stuff.
I know. I should have just went my own direction and been like, heck with you.
He's a looter.
That was fun. I'm
loves
glad.
looting.
We gotta get David on there too. Get the bros.
Yeah.
playing. That's a
because
great.
Borderlands is such a good game. And then we played Outlast last night, which I hate, and I hate it. Did I mention that I hate it?
So yeah, Ashley, when we're playing,
Freak.
we're all on this couch. We turn the lights off. We
I did
have-
not watch it the whole time.
And he was just staring at his phone, pretending to send text messages.
No, I was actually just searching for games online.
And then
I
we had
peek
done,
out.
yeah, we'd done this section that we've done like 5 times because we kept dying, and so none of us were really scared anymore of this section because we knew what to expect. And since he wasn't paying attention, he got the controller and would not move. He was terrified. He was
moved.
frozen
I went
in
really
space.
slow. I was crouched,
And
so I was
like,
crawling.
it's not necessarily dark, and in the game you have a limited amount of night vision, and you just turn that. You just had that on the
He's
entire
so
time.
scared.
Burned it
Yeah.
out, and
Was
you're
it
not
like
even
how
getting the-
I ducked under the bed before I even pushed the button? So like,
So funny. That is a scary game. Good job
hate
to
that game.
Outlast for scaring the hell out of us. So
yeah. So thanks a lot.
yeah.
But,
Awesome.
yeah.
Anything else that you played this week, or is that pretty much it?
No, that was pretty much it. I want to play the Guacamelee, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Such a good game. Yes.
Oh, man.
And wait, announce to everyone what you got installed on Tuesday.
I was gonna tweet it out, but I got 100 up and 100 down internet.
Yes,
Woo!
you did.
That is big time.
That
I know,
is.
it's amazing. It's so well.
Welcome.
It's just nice because you can do anything. You can play any game without having a problem with it.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. Welcome
Yeah,
to the show.
thank you. Where have you been all my life?
So now, Red like my dad, he streamed this week, and he will be streaming regularly. As a result, once again, check out the calendar, because that's where it will be. Jord the Man, how about you? What did you have the opportunity to play this week?
Well, we did Outlast with you guys, and that game was scary. I was the first one to play.
He was.
And
it
you were
was
the first
really-
one to go, okay, I'm not playing anymore. Somebody get the control of me. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do this.
Anyways, that actually, I liked it. It was a fun game. I can't play by myself, but it's a fun game.
Yeah, I could
so.
never play. I thought I
Definitely.
would agree with that.
Definitely a fun game to play. And then I streamed Borderlands. Thanks for everybody that came. Intense. Appreciate it, buddy.
Do you know what's funny? I gotta mention this. I don't mean to cut you off, but when we're streaming, Jordan was all like, "Why is no one coming to my chat?"
I know. Everybody went to Mr. Briggs' fight.
Everyone went to me, so I was like, "Everyone, he needs some friends."
Except for
Come on
Intense.
over."
Intense came over and chatted with me for a little bit. So
Oh, and when I started, when I first started, Intense came over to my chat. And he's like, "I was talking to Rad, but he wasn't listening to me." So I
Sorry, Intense.
It's because he didn't have his
I
chat
couldn't
up.
see the chat.
Yeah.
I was playing the game.
That's pretty funny.
I need a second screen, obviously.
Okay, go for it, Jordan.
But anyway, I've been playing Borderlands. That is really fun. I plan on probably streaming that every night for the next couple of days. So
Nice.
come hang out with me, and we'll play Borderlands together.
Yay!
Yay. So is that all that you paid then, Borderlands?
Oh no, sorry. I actually picked up Zombie Driver. I haven't got a chance to play it, but I'm gonna play it this week. It looks kind of fun. So
I'm excited to watch
I think
you
it looks
play
fun,
that.
so.
Driving cars, blowing stuff up. What more do you need, right?
Yeah.
That's basically in a bird's eye view. Is so awesome. Myself, I played Outlast just like everyone else, but I played Guacamelee. I streamed that on Tuesday. Love that game. Absolutely love that game. First of all, I love platformers. That's kind of my shtick. But Guacamelee, just excellent. It's so much fun. The fighting is awesome. 2-player co-op. Love that. Haven't yet tried that out. I tried to get... my sister-in-law was here. I tried to get her to join me, but when she found out I was doing Mexican accents to all of the voices, so you're a luchador, right? So I was doing these accents.
When you started playing, I was laughing my head off.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hey, let's do this.
Let's do this, man. And your name is Juan, and you're awesome, and the music is awesome. And she came down and played with me, and she was like, I think I'm just going to go to bed. But I'm stoked. This week I'll probably try and hit up the co-op and do that with someone, because I think that game is a blast. If you haven't, it's on free for gold. Download it. It's free. Why not? But it's excellent. Really fun game. And so far, both the free games have been excellent. Max and well, except I guess Spartan's probably the worst one of the three. But Max, Curse of the Brotherhood, and Guacamelee, both excellent games. So I played that. Played some Titanfall. It felt good to wet my palate with some machine mechs killing stuff. Jumping, wall hanging, smart pistoling it up, which I think they really, because I haven't played it in probably like a month, and they really nerfed the smart pistol, FYI.
Yeah, it
anyone
feels that
uses
way.
it. Yeah.
I thought so too. It takes like a lot more seconds to lock on or something. Is that right?
It's for me. It was running because I double checked because I had the run and gun kit on, but I could no longer kill it on the run. I had to stop for it to hit the guys every time.
Yeah.
And that was a little bit annoying because I think that's one of the coolest guns in the game, and it wasn't necessarily the most powerful gun because...
Hold on, though, David. Isn't that a perk later on that you can shoot while sprinting?
Yeah, that's the run and gun kit, and I had the run and gun kit on, and it was still... It's not that it wouldn't work, but it was a lot more temperamental. It wouldn't always work, you know what I mean? Especially when you locked on to the bots or the specters and stuff down there. So, but yeah, so it's really nerfed, and I'm sure that it didn't feel unbalanced or anything. The game was still super fun, but it felt good to get back into that game. And other than that, just that and Outlast. With the Steam sale, I did buy a bunch of games. I know this is Xbox podcast, but we play all games, and I have been into Banished, which is a lot of fun.
What do you think of that compared to? It's kind of like a SimCity kind of thing.
It's like a SimCity, a simplified SimCity that works. SimCity was broken and is still broken, and I hate that game as a result because I've put over 100 hours into a broken piece of crap.
I know, it's so sad. It has so much potential.
Yeah, and if they could just fix out how the cities, even when you're playing by yourself, because you don't have to be online anymore, it just doesn't work how it's supposed to work. So
yeah. So you like Banished then?
Banished, very good. You're basically nomads. And you've been banished from your city, so you're starting over. And it's about managing the population. Like you only have so many people to do certain tasks and in your little village. But very good, love that game. So, anyways, that's it for what we've played. Let's let's just jump into the discussion segment. This kind of segues right into that. This is the segment, of course, where we discuss things that will blow your mind. We discuss, boom, blow it right up. We talk about all things Xbox One and extra. Sometimes some crazy stuff like what would you do if you were immortal for a day. So, which we kind of couldn't come to a consensus. Although our favorite answer last week was Red Like My Dad wanted Jort the Man to vigilante him.
I still do.
He is married now, Ashley.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he
that
were
matter?
immortal for a day.
Oh dear.
Anyways, before we get started, we already mentioned it, but we'll just mention it one more time. The calendar is up, so everyone, please go over to x1bros.com/events, and you can look at our calendar. Every month we will put up a calendar. It has our schedule and everything in there. Also, you can go to the community page put on by one of our listeners, Tokyo Rose, and he lists extra community events that just the community puts on that's not necessarily spearheaded by us. But definitely check that out and be sure to like that page as well as our Facebook page as well. But check that stuff out. Excellent. We have 2 more community plays coming up this month. One next Sunday. I believe it's the 17th. You'll have to double check. Don't quote me on that. But
Go to the calendar.
go
then,
to
I
the
guess.
calendar. Yeah. But yeah, we had a lot of fun on community play. We're going to be doing Titanfall this month. So if you want to get on, send us a message, any one of us beforehand, and when we hop on to do community play, we will be sure to add you and invite you.
It's the 13th, not the
13th. So the
13th.
13th. The 13th is our next community play. But yeah, go to the calendar for anything. It has everyone's streaming schedule and everything up there. So please check that out. But with that, we had the opportunity to play Outlast, and it's really none of our forte. It's not really any of our genre. None of us are really into the horror scene. But I want to know
I
what
liked it.
I want to know what you would rate it. So let's start with Jort the Man. Based off what we would play, what would you rate that game?
I give it 8.5 out of 10.
Wow,
It's said well, because like you think it's a horror genre. The point of the game is to kind of keep you on it. I mean, it does what it set out to do.
Yes.
Therefore, it gets a good score.
Which is very difficult to scare you in
Yeah.
video games. Really hard. And that game legitimately stressed the hell out of me.
Granted, we're all wuss bags, so take that into account.
But no,
Yeah.
it does what it was intended to do, and it does it good, and it does it properly. So therefore, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Nice. Let's go to Rad Like My Dad, who was probably the most terrified out of all of us. What did you like about that game? What did it?
Well,
what
I was
did
trying
it
to
do
think of like
well?
the gameplay with it and stuff like that. It was pretty smooth. Like it did a good job. It wasn't really that scary. It's just more the anticipation of something happening that like freaks you out, you know?
Yeah.
Because once the guy actually shows up or you get attacked or something, it's just like, oh, okay, that's done. Start over
Says
again.
the guy who was staring at his phone the entire time. You were scared even after it happened like 8 times.
Yes, I'm scared. But well, you think about it, like when you actually play it, and if you played it long enough, you'd like get used to. Like Jordan, he was just like, okay, let's do this now.
Yeah,
This
when
this
you
is
start
easy.
dying, I mean, there's sections. It's the anticipation of the unknown, I think, that
Yeah.
is scary of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Mr. McSpicy, thoughts on Outlast?
Well, I honestly don't think I can rate it because I don't think I am a horror kind of a person player. Akin to non-sports people rating sports games, I think I'm going to back out and say this is not my genre. I was stressed out from work already, and that game messed with me, messed with my head. I was edgy, definitely I did not like it, but that does not mean people that like that kind of game will not like it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, absolutely. And I think I wish one of us were into the horror genre because that's kind of this up-and-coming genre. I mean, Amnesia came out, and I hear Amnesia is excellent, and so I would be curious at what someone who has played that would think, compare it to. You know, Amnesia, I think, is the standard for it.
Jordan hit it right on the head. It has one role and it does it well.
Yeah.
It is a scary game.
Yeah, that it does. I do like the aspect of it that I liked, which we started to delve into. I mean, we only got a couple hours in. Was the sneaking aspect. It's a little bit of problem solving because you've got to figure out people's paths. and we were playing it on the second to hardest difficulty, which I think
was a mistake.
I think it was a mistake for us as noobs and scaredy cats. But I think for someone, if they were looking to purchase this game, that would be the level to play it on, because it does add that problem-solving aspect to it, because you are limited on those batteries for night vision, and that night vision is a necessity. I mean, if you don't have that, I don't know how you would play that game with. You'd have to memorize it, really, with the night vision. So
Yeah.
so I think it did that well, and I do like that aspect of it. Okay, we hit this, now let's hide under the bed. Oh wait, we can hit it and go to both rooms and then hide under the bed and then move out. I thought that aspect of that game was done well. A little bit twisted for me.
Yeah,
Once
it was
again,
pretty
I'm
messed up.
not into the horror scene, so but good game. I would say buy it if that's your. It's only $20, definitely worth it. Well, you guys agree? Worth the $20? If
Yeah,
that's your,
Yeah.
I would
yeah.
say if that's your game, absolutely. It's
So-
I mean,
I mean,
but
I'll-
I don't know how the replayability would be though. If
Yeah, well, it's
Well,
an
you said it was
experience.
a 5 to 6 hour campaign your first playthrough, so.
Yeah. And if you played through easy, you could always go through the more difficult settings, which does.
But I think
definitely change how
I
you
think with the
play.
scary games, they're kind of, I think that's their Achilles heel is the replay, because, like you said, what's scary is the unknown. Once you beat it, you know where to go. You know what I mean?
However, on the
Nothing is
hardest
surprising.
on the hardest mode on that game, if you die at all, it sends you back to the very beginning.
That's cool, like a hardcore
Yeah,
mode. That's
and
pretty
so
cool.
that is pretty cool. So there's your replayability, the challenge, the ultimate gauntlet of Outlast that was thrown down. Red, like my dad, worth it? $20? Do you think, if you're into that genre?
Not for me, but for anyone else, sure.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good time. Great couch.
Well,
cast.
really, any game for $20 is pretty decent, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. That is true.
if you lose $20 off a game and it's crap, it's not that big of a deal as if $60, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, anyways, check it out. Check out highlights. I think will be coming up this week for our couch cast of that game. Am I incorrect in saying that, Mr. McSpicy?
yeah.
Wait, I am incorrect, or I'm correct?
No, wait. What did you say? I was just totally like Go, tell me what you said.
Highlights from our couch cast of Outlast. Is that?
Yeah,
Can people look
that-
forward to that this week?
Yeah. I will be putting that on soon. So.
Okay, and
It'll just be us screaming the entire time.
screaming like
I'll definitely get my.
I can't play this anymore.
You hear me run away and curl up in a ball in the corner and start sucking my thumb.
That's what happened. So this month I wanted to get in before. There's not really that many games this month. We did mention Sniper Elite. Let's start with that. Anyone thinking about purchasing that game? I think that's one of the only big releases in the month of July before we hit August. Which is just all great games. Anyone thinking of getting that game? Jordan?
I don't know. I'm interested in it. I've seen the other Sniper Elites, and they look cool. I just don't know if I could stay into it.
It's gotten great reviews around
Yeah,
the web,
so-
that's definitely a plus. Rad, like my dad, I know you talked about it. What is it that appeals to you? Are you thinking about getting that game? Thoughts on Sniper Elite 3?
I love sniping, so I honestly think I'll wait till it goes on sale, but
Of course.
Is it a
Yeah.
full $60 game? Well, of course it is.
Yeah.
right now.
so but just because there's other games out there that I definitely know I want, and so I'll wait for that one. But it does look really good though. It looks like a game I would really enjoy because I like sneaking, I like sniping.
And it has both.
And it's got both.
The double S.
So maybe I
Check
should
those
just go
both
get
off
it.
the list.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Checklist is done.
Well, have you guys seen the kill cam for that game?
Oh yeah, where
At
it
all?
shows like the
Oh my gosh.
inside the body and stuff
It
like
is
that
so
and how
cool.
it affects it.
It is. If you like gore, check it out because whoa, when you snipe someone,
It's like an X-ray vision
it's
of
like
it,
a
basically.
kill shot, yeah, and it shows all the bones and muscles inside that will break. Oh, it's really cool. So just YouTube that and check it out. But Mr. McSpicy, how about you? Have you thought about that game at all or looked into it?
Not as much as I'd like to have looked into it, but I like I remember playing. I think it was the first one. What was that out on? How long ago was that?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. A while ago, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it was either the original Xbox or Xbox 360. I don't know. I remember playing that with my buddy. Is that? I hope that's the right game. I don't know, but I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah.
And I've watched a lot of Twitch people playing it. Looks like a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
It has stealth, and it has sniping, which, according to Rad, is exactly what he needs. So
Yeah.
I know it looks like a decently fun game. I'll probably will wait till the price goes down a little bit, or I will rent it.
Speaking of that, for the record, it is someone in chat just mentioned it is $49.99, not $59. So, and I just looked it up. It's at Best Buy everywhere, $49.99 Microsoft Store. So,
A new egg as well.
yeah.
A new egg. Okay, yeah. So I'll probably personally wait till the price comes down a little bit. And you know what? I'll Redbox it too. I'll Redbox.
Yeah,
I love
out.
Redbox when it comes out there. So
For myself, I think what appeals to me, especially when you watch some of the playthroughs, I've been watching a lot of people play through that game. You have this ability to snipe, and there'll be like this fortresses. You're in Africa, in World War II, and World War II shooters have been done to death. And this brings that different concept to it. You choose how you accomplish your objective. You choose what directions you go, what distractions you set off. You can set off bombs to distract people and then go around the other. And I love that aspect of it. And then the World War II sniping is excellent. So definitely a game I think I will check out. There's just so many games coming out right now. I don't know if it's worth the money for me to do in comparison to those other games.
Does it have a multiplayer as well?
Yeah, that's actually what. Remember, we jumped on last night.
Is that what that
stream?
was?
That's what
It
that
looks
was.
kind of cool.
Multiplayer sniping. That is cool.
That's a cool idea.
That's a good time right there.
welcome to David's world on Battlefield. That's he is the sniper.
That's
he
it.
hangs up on that mountain,
Which is
just
probably
sits there.
why I haven't played Battlefield, because they really nerfed the sniper, and it just makes it not fun anymore in a while. So, for all you Battlefield 4 fans out there.
Well, yeah, and then that game, it's not necessarily sniping; it's spotting.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised you
that's
haven't
true.
done the sniper in Titanfall.
Oh, that's hard.
Because that one is a lot of fun.
Because the
It
guys are
does
so
look-
fast.
Guys, what you gotta do is you get the big sniper, right?
Okay.
And you put
Right,
the
words of
ACOG
wisdom, right
and
here.
you put the ACOG scope on it, so you're still, and it's
Yeah.
basically chest
You
and
see
above.
everything.
Yeah, it's a one-shot kill.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're basically
Although-
sniping with a bolt-action rifle with like it's not
People
called the
that are good at sniping
Scope.
in that game are freaking good.
That's how I get my sniping challenges. That's how I do it. So.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
you're a cheater.
Oh.
But there's certain levels that are better than others for sniping in there.
By the way, the sniper games before that I was talking about was for the 360. I gotta mention that is a fact that Tokyo Rose mentioned in chat, and he says to me, "Make up whatever fact you want. I'll fact check it for you." So,
Nice.
Thank you.
Tokyo Rose,
No,
our
it
fact
was just,
checker.
I remember playing that game. It wasn't my favorite game of all time, but I remember playing it, and it was a blur what system it was on. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Tokyo.
With that, we got a couple questions this week, but I'm only going to read one. And here's why. So if anyone wants to email us a question, please feel free to do so. Keep it short, though. I got essays this week, and I can't. It doesn't make good podcasting, and it's too much for me to sift through and figure out what the question is. So brevity, a couple sentences tops, please. But send those questions to info@x1pros.com. Why are you laughing?
I just think that's funny that you're getting all these long.
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
getting like I seriously got. I think I got over a page one and I bring it into Microsoft Word and shrunk it down, and I was like, I can't do it. So I apologize if I don't read your question this week, but resend it, info@x1bros.com, and brevity, keep it short and sweet, and we will get to your question. This comes from Gus.
Marine Gus?
No, he's actually my exomatosis is his gamer tag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
seen him in
Cool.
stream before, friend of the show most definitely. He says, I've been waiting for two particular things that were on the Xbox 360 that have yet to come to the Xbox One, and I'm worried they'll never come. And that is, one, the ability to listen to your own music while playing a game, and two, being able to play video files using a USB stick or external hard drive. He says, I play a lot of Forza 5 and would love to listen to my own music and race while racing, especially since Forza 5 has literally one song in the whole game.
Yeah.
My fear is that Microsoft, because they have their own Xbox Music and Xbox Video apps, they'll never implement these features into the Xbox One. They'll encourage us instead to subscribe to these features. What do you guys think? So, let's start with Mr. McSpicy. Do you think that those features will come to the Xbox One, or do you think that they will push us to these services?
Yes, but I think it's a complicated problem that Microsoft. Whenever you deal with any sort of music whatsoever, you have a lot of licensing issues. People don't want their CDs just ripped. I mean, I remember on the original Xbox, I would throw in a CD, rip it right to the box, and then I could, when I was playing Grand Theft Auto, it would be one of the radio stations was my own music, which was awesome. So I get his point of view. I get that it's awesome to listen to your own music. Problem is, there's so many. It's a hard egg to crack, I guess. I would like that too. Worst case scenario, you throw on headphones or but you want the game audio too. You turn the audio off in the game, which every game has that ability. Turn off the music and then throw on your own speakers. I guess that sucks. But to answer the question, will it come? I think it will. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of time until. That they can, I don't work for Microsoft. I don't know what they're having to deal with, but I do know that that's one of the biggest problems with that kind of stuff is getting the licensing and going through the regulations or whatever it is.
Yeah,
so
that's a great point. I mean, any kind of content-based features always is a lot more complicated than at first.
And Microsoft does not want to get sued, so they're taking their time.
Oh, and they're a huge target too. I mean, with the amount of money that they have. So.
Big target. So, I think, I gotta say that Microsoft has been doing a really good job at getting the features that we want.
That they have.
Patching. They're taking. They're going through very. They're patching monthly. And sometimes, twice a month. So I think they're doing a great job at listening to the community and getting what we want. I still have a lot of features that are missing that I still want that were on the 360 that still don't exist. But a couple of those have been checked off the list. So, I'm optimistic.
I miss the music feature for this respect. On the 360, I was able to stream any song from my computer, my entire library, through my Xbox 360. So I would do that all the time because I have my surround sound set up in my living room, I would do that all the time while I was doing stuff down there, whether it's cooking dinner or whatever, and listen to music. And that I miss. They let you do it at first for a little while, and then they say you're no longer can do this. If you would like to have this feature, you need to subscribe to Xbox Music, which I'm not going to discount their Music Pass. My wife actually really wants it. It is a pretty good deal. What it is it's $10 a month or $20. I think it's $10 a month. It is $10 a month, yes. It's $10 a month, and you get unlimited streaming of music. You get that feature to stream in to your Xbox, but you also get 10 permanent downloads of songs of your choice. So even if you cancel your subscription, you get those songs no matter what. So
every month or just 10 as you sign up?
No, every month. So
you're basically getting, if a song is 99 cents, like on iTunes, for example.
Yeah, and then the unlimited streaming and the feature to stream your own music and all that. So I don't know because that is a pretty good service. I mean, it has enough value there that my wife wants it, and she's a big music person. And so I don't know if they will bring it because that is a pretty good deal. That is, if they're pushing that direction, maybe if enough people come out, they will. And that is a service that I miss. But you do have that service with the Music Pass. Red Like My Dad, any thoughts on this at all?
I'm reading about what Major Nelson said about this. So he says that they're still looking into adding DLNA support to the one. But he also says that it wasn't that popular in the 360, and so...
Oh, interesting.
Oh, so it's
he
probably
said not a lot of folks used it.
Well, he's probably right, because I remember when I first got the 360 playing, what was it, the Ghost Recon game that came out? Uh-huh. I used it at first, but really after that, I wasn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Mark said, the only time you used it was in Grand Theft Auto when it was a radio station.
Yeah,
so that
was integrated in the game, and that made the game cooler.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely a cool thing to do. But I mean, I understand. Look, only 5 out of the 20 people use this, so let's work on you know what I mean? It's probably, like you said, it's on the list, but it's probably a little bit towards the bottom.
Yeah.
Because there's probably more important things that they want to, or more popular things.
I should also mention that Microsoft actually has done a good job at listening and adding features that the community wants. So if you want something that doesn't exist, go over to where is it at? Is it on Xbox?
Forums, yeah.
Yeah, just go to the forums.
Xbox.com.
They have a special. Just Google search the section where you can, request stuff, and I've been impressed with the stuff that they've been adding. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, thanks Gus, also known as my
thanks.
exomatosis, for the question. Good question. Like I said, if you guys please send us your questions, email them to info@x1bros.com, info@x1bros.com, and keep them short, and we will get to them. Anyways,
Brevity.
all right. I got two discussion questions for us today. So we went over Sniper Elite. We all are in agreement that we will wait. That's basically the only game. And I'm going off of a Reddit, a subreddit here where they list out for the remainder of the year the dates. So I'm pretty sure it's fairly accurate. But if I miss a game, I apologize if another game's coming out in July. Right now, they only list Sniper Elite 3. But let's go over August because that's the next big month to hit. In August, all right, everybody ready for this? In August, we have Diablo 3 coming out, Madden NFL 15 coming out, Metro Redo coming out, and Minecraft Xbox One Edition coming out. Having said that, then we hit September with Destiny, FIFA, Forza, and then October, the big month where everything comes out. Out of those games, any game that you're going to purchase, Mr. McSpicy?
Diablo 3.
Diablo 3 most. Didn't even hesitate. That's mine as well. I really look forward to couch casting that with friends, to just leveling up. Excellent. Man, didn't even think about that. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you not even have to think about that?
I hear so. I bought Diablo 3 with Jord the Man when it came out on PC. I was incredibly, after the hype of the first day of like, yay, I love Diablo, I realized that, oh my gosh, this game's kind of broken. And then I realized that, oh my gosh, what's going on? What happened to my game? And I kind of gradually, I got burned by that game.
Yeah.
I have emotionally tried to stay away from Diablo 3 because of how bad I was burned. I mean, I was a fan. I was a huge fan. I played the crap out of Diablo 2. I bought like 7 times. Whenever I'd get the itch, I'd go. I couldn't find my CDs to install the program again, so I just head over to Target and buy another one, because
Yeah.
I needed to play Diablo that month, kind
Yeah.
of a thing. So I really like Diablo is what I'm trying to say. And it burned me when it came out on PC. It was kind of a broken game. But everybody, the community, Jordan, everybody, people online, everybody has been saying that for example, the Xbox 360 has been fixed, that version that came out.
Yeah, because there's one specific thing that they left out. That broke
The store, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Which broke the game, essentially. So the game is fixed. I'm hearing the game is fixed. I am ready to play the crap out of that game again. I love Diablo. That series is so good.
Yeah.
It is so good. So that's why I didn't even hesitate. I can't wait to sink my teeth into a game that I wanted, 2 years ago or 3 years ago when the PC version came out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited to see with the upscaling of graphics and stuff that they throw in compared to the 360, how good that game will look. Because I love the
Yeah,
art.
because it
I
was
love the
ugly.
artwork. Yeah, it really was.
It
I've
was
seen
bad.
screenshots.
Tokyo says kind of broken. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was very broken. It hurt. It hurt my feelings so much. I wanted to cry.
So let me throw this over to Rad like my dad. The next game that you hands down will purchase, what will it be?
Probably Metro.
Metro.
Yeah.
You do like that game. That is an excellent
thought you'd
game.
get that game.
Why? Tell us why. Why? You didn't even have to think about that one either.
I think I don't know. Like Diablo, if you guys are all getting it, I'll probably have to get it. But Metro is it's a fun game. It's think of Outlast, give it guns and not as scary people, and go underground and you're set.
Yeah,
But
that's what Outlast was missing. I couldn't shoot the guys that were
I know.
scaring me.
now I can shoot them, get rid of them. No, Metro was just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get both of them or just 2033 for now, and then kind of go from there. Because I'll stream it and play with that and see how it is. Because I haven't played Last Light yet, so I want to kind of renew my 2033 and then kind of go from there. But
Yeah, absolutely. Well, in that game, I think what appeals to a lot of people in that game is the same appeal to a Fallout, where it's like this apocalyptic dystopian world. It just makes for great storytelling, I think.
And I'm Russian.
And you're Russian. What else do you need? Russian crawling through sewers.
Let's go kill those guys.
Let's go. I'm Comrade Velasquez. Let's kill those guys.
I'm looking for a nuclear vessel.
So we've got Diablo with Mr. McSpicy, Metro hands down for Rad Like My Dad, who everyone look forward to it that month. He's slotted. We're gonna start doing reviews. Rad Like My Dad is slotted to review that game, which also will be on our calendar. Man, we're just having fun with this calendar, so look forward to that when that game comes out. Jordan the Man, how about you? Next game, hands down, no questions, purchased.
Well, there's 2 games I want next month, and one is Diablo,
Excellent.
and the other one is Madden. But the way we're set up, we're gonna get them both. So
You don't have to choose this time.
I know. Well, it's just. I mean, once again, if you don't have a partner to do the digital downloads with, you got to find one. Because I mean, look, I mean, I'm paying for one game next month, and that'll probably be Madden. David's paying for Diablo, and we'll have them both. You
We
know
should
what I mean?
set up
So-
like a pseudo dating site, but where you
Where
work to
you
get
find a
hooked up,
digital download
a digital
partner.
download partner. Yeah,
like a eHarmony.
and we can call it like Double D.
Harmony for digital downloads on
Yeah,
Xbox Live.
DoubleD.com, digitaldownloads.com. Double D, come and find your Double D partner.
Because really, I mean, I've gotten twice as amount of games for half the money. So
It's true, I love it. I love
it's
when,
such a good system.
like for instance, I got Valiant Hearts last week. Jordan now has Valiant Hearts. He texted
Yeah.
me. He's like, "Hey, we got a new game." There we go. I get the
Yeah,
zombie
I
tracker
texted
game.
David the other day, told him I bought Zombie, and he has it too.
So you're going to buy Diablo. Let's be honest. So why Diablo?
Okay, so I've invested, and then they put in their Loot 2.0 system because their loot system was kind of broken in the original 2.
For
and
those
basically,
for those who are noobs, layman's terms, why did the auction house screw up the game?
okay, because it's a gear. The game, it's a dungeon crawler. Every dungeon crawler is about getting gear. When I can spend $1 or $5 in real life money and get 1 billion gold and then just buy all the gear, there's no point to playing the game.
Yeah.
So instead of gear grinding and getting your gear up, I can just go, okay, well, I have enough gold.
It
Buy
becomes
the best
no
gear in the game.
longer, oh, this guy has awesome gear. He must be really good. It's
Yeah,
this guy
it's
has
not.
awesome
There's
gear, he
no.
must
It's like,
have
oh,
bought
this guy has awesome gear. He probably did what I did and bought it.
it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
And
So-
the drop system.
And
was
the
broken,
drop
too.
system was broken, and
was
they
way
were
bad.
at. I think it was at Gamescom a couple years ago. They basically they call it Loot 2.0, and they put it in the console versions when the consoles launched, and it's way better. You're finally getting more drops. Like you're gonna white drops essentially are what they are, like just your typical drops. You're gonna get those, but they've increased the number of legendaries that drop, so you don't feel like you're always playing and getting nothing. You're always continuously upgrading your gear, and that's what the game is about. But so they fixed all that with the console launch, and then with the launch of Reaper of Souls on PC, they completely fixed everything. Blizzard got together and they said, "Hey, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're no longer in charge of Diablo. This guy is, and that new guy hit it on the net. Like I love Reaper of Souls. It is awesome, and I'm excited for it to come to the console. My only problem, and I hate this, and if you go to the Blizzard fan page or the Blizzard website, every comment is about this. Everybody's saying,
There we
"Hey,
go.
I'm going to spend $60 to
Jordan's
buy this
rant
on the
time.
console. Why won't you let me transfer my character over?" And I don't see why. Why?
Yeah, other games do it. So why
Yeah,
can't-
Elder Scrolls. I'm still gonna buy it and I'm gonna redo my characters, but I've invested so much time. Why can't I just transfer them over? I mean, you're logging into BattleNet, which is a service, so I don't see why you can't. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's my only problem with it. Diablo Reaper of Souls is a great game. They fixed everything. I'm excited for it. My only problem is I wish they would let me transfer my characters over. But unfortunately, they're not. And it's not just me that's upset. A lot of the community is upset about this. So.
It's not just me.
Well, because I put 100+ hours into those characters, right? So
Yeah,
anyway,
no, I could see
whatever.
that. Maybe they will make that. I don't know why they're not making that. But one other thing, and let me get your thoughts on this for those who maybe aren't PC gamers and strictly only been on the Xbox 360, now the Xbox One. How does it translate to a controller?
Oh, actually, surprise. So, out of all the Blizzard games, I think this is really the only game you can put on the console. But so I downloaded the demo on the 360 and played it, and that's how I know it looks incredibly ugly. Anyway, it looks bad. But the controls, it was a little weird at first just because I'm so used to the keyboard and my key bindings that I have. But once I got into it, it felt really good. The joystick, it's that game is perfect for a controller.
Yeah,
And and what they did, they didn't just port it over. They redesigned the entire interface for a controller.
Excellent, because that's I hate
It's
when
not,
they
you
port
know,
it
it's not
over.
like for example on the PC you'll hit C and your character screen will pop up on the right side. I mean, it still pops up on the right side, but it's a different layout. It's more controller friendly, which is good. They completely, and with the newer ones I saw at the at the game conferences, that they've even done a little bit more to make it more controller and console friendly.
Yeah, I heard it feels really natural.
But
on the
it does.
controller.
It was a little weird at first. So those of you coming from the PC, Mr. McSpicy, you might have this problem. For the first maybe 10, 15 minutes, it's a little weird just because you're kind of used to your key bindings. But once you get past that, it feels really good, and I think it's good for the controller. So it feels good. The interface is good. I like it. I can't wait.
Awesome. So the game that I will be getting, dun dun dun, is
We all
Madden
know
15,
what this is.
of
We know
course. And I am so stoked. I'm stoked to climb the ladders. I really are ready for this. I will have, once Madden 15 comes out for the next year, until Madden 16 comes out, I will have a weekly stream of Madden climbing the ladder. I will try and get ranked as high as I can. Back to the glory days. I'm back, baby.
Yeah. For all you listeners, X1 is a very good Madden player. Very good.
Yeah,
And I've beat him before, so just that shows you how good.
That one time. That one time.
Anyways, I'm looking forward to Madden 15. What I'm most looking forward to is it's the first of the sports genre. You have, FIFA, Madden, NBA. That's strictly next gen, and so I'm really looking forward to what happens. The physics. Madden's all about physics, how it feels, how it plays. Strictly next gen. The last Madden was not, so you didn't really get the feel. It just felt like another Madden. And granted, they all. But I'm super stoked to that. One of my favorite things to do in Madden is to play season during the season. Super fun. Me and Jordan the Man, and then our other brother did that.
We'd go to
always
the
do
Super
that.
Bowl and
So
stuff.
fun. Also, one of the features that I haven't yet got into in any of the Maddens, but will get into this year, and I think it would be great for community play, which I look to spearhead and be in charge of, is fantasy football via Madden. If you have Madden, you can do fantasy football through it. It keeps your scores, does your teams, does your leagues. So anyone out there listening, hit me up, look me up on Madden, and we will figure out. We'll put something together, and you can have a 32-team league, I believe. So we can get quite a big community play going. We can run multiple community plays if we have to. That's right. This is legit. This is happening.
32-team fantasy.
Yeah, and we can do 32-team seasons with each other. This could be a really cool community experience.
And it's cool. So if the community wants to play, we can do a full season together, right? Because you could just be the commissioner, like how we used to do it.
Yeah, I would be the commissioner, and we just go through. And there's
Each week.
rules set aside. We could, if someone else wants to spearhead the commissioning, we could do that. But this is legit. This just happened.
This just happened.
And I'm looking forward to Madden 15. I really hope to. My ultimate goal is to convert Mr. McSpicy to Madden 15. And I think this is the year that
That's
I
been
will
your
do
goal
it.
for years.
I think this is the year that I'll do it. He has a couple years of fantasy football under his belt. He's becoming more of a football fan. We're going to go to USC, and I'll just be like, see, you could have this every day on your console.
I don't want to open this can of worms, okay?
Anyways, that's what I look forward to. So we've got Metro Last Light as our next purchase through Rad Like My Dad, myself, Madden 15, Mr. McSpicy, and Jordan the Man most definitely purchasing Diablo, which I look forward to as well. So there we go. Intense dibs on Packers. You can have them, man. Nobody cares about the Packers anymore. Just kidding, Intense. Anyways, let's get to our last but not least question. This is kind of a our get to know you question, but
Last week's was bad, David. That one just messed with my head.
ready.
Another one.
This one. What is your favorite weapon/ability you've ever used in a game? Your favorite weapon and or ability that you have had in a game that you've played. Your favorite one.
Got it.
Oh, man. First to the buzzer, Jordan the Man. Let's start with
Ours-
you. What is it? What's the game? And why?
The Gears of War series chainsaw assault rifle.
Oh, that was
That
a cool
is
weapon.
cool.
I remember the first
That is
time
a
I played
cool
Gears of
weapon.
War. I'm running up those steps on the first level, and it was like hold B. So I held down B, and he sawed him right in half.
Oh, that is a cool weapon.
Very satisfied.
Very satisfying.
Then chainsaw duels and multiplayer. Oh, okay. I'm going
Uh,
chainsaw lancer in Gears of War series.
Nice, nice. Do you have a favorite ability at all? That's your favorite weapon. Do you have an ability that you can think of? That you
Ability? All right, I'll think of a different game.
Okay.
Well, that game doesn't really have abilities, so I'm trying to.
Anyone else? Has anyone else thought of one? Rad like my dad.
Um,
Favorite weapon or ability or both in a game that you've played?
Do you need more time? Because I think I might have one.
Okay, let's go to Mr. McSpicy.
Yeah, go
We'll
ahead.
come back.
The Fallout series, the VAT whatever system.
target system.
Yeah, the target system in that. That was awesome, where you could freeze it, and you'd be like, I'm going to take 3 headshots and then shoot him in the arm, kind of a thing.
Is that something similar to in Red Dead Redemption? You could do the targeting system in slow mo there, and it would boop, 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 boop,
Kind
boop.
of, but
Kind
it
of,
was
but you-
more, you can target, like for example, you can target their hand and shoot their hand off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can target parts of their body that would do, they can't shoot you anymore or whatever.
I
you know.
apologize for my ignorance. I just purchased Far Cry on the Steam.
Not Far
sale.
Cry, Fallout.
Fallout. Sorry, Fallout. Yes, and I look forward to.
I really like it because it freezes time. It makes it a very strategy-oriented first-person shooter. Because what basically, David, so you haven't played it. Have you seen?
I have seen it. Yes.
So it freezes, and then certain parts of the body take more slots. You take more, I don't know.
More of your mana, so to speak. Your
Yeah,
ability.
yeah. We'll call it mana. I guess that's
Nerd.
the best way to describe it.
Nerds.
So yeah, so headshots obviously take more, but do more damage, or whatever, and you can increase that ability later on. But it makes it a very strategy. I really like that. If I could freeze time and then look at Rad and say, I'm going to shoot his hand today. No, I really like that. I'm going to say that's mine.
Right. The VAT. I think it was called VATS, Vault Assist Targeting System.
Yeah, the VATS.
VATS
VATS. Yeah,
Yeah,
or something like that.
VATS.
Nice. Red like my dad. How about you?
This one's lame, and it's the only one I can think of right now. But the sniper rifle in Battlefield 2 because I could shoot trees.
Sniper
That's
rifle
not
in
bad.
Battlefield 2.
Like I literally
That was a
played that
powerful
so
one.
long that I got bored playing games, so I would just go up on the mountain and shoot trees so I could see down.
So you're so like the
They would literally
destructible.
break them. Yeah, they would just
Oh,
break the tree in
okay.
half.
Oh, I love that in the Battlefield series. I would just when you're trying to go from point A to point B, and you just pull out the grenade launcher and just blow walls
Blow
apart.
trees, and
just
you're like,
keep
oh,
running.
there it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Action points, Tokyo. Thank you. I couldn't remember what it was, but in the VATS system, it was action points. That's your mana, quote unquote, system. But
I'm trying to think.
awkward silence.
Awkward.
I kind of like in
Incoming awkward
Skyrim.
silence.
The shouts in Skyrim are kind of cool.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Okay.
And I think my favorite one was when you could run fast.
Okay. It wasn't the.
Fusroda!
Yeah.
That,
No, it was probably the running fast, just because it gives you that blur for a second. But
Mine, and I stay a little more modern here. I love the smart pistol. I think it's a sweet weapon. I love the automatic lock-on. I love the running around that comes with the automatic lock-on. But for my favorite ability, did you guys ever play Matrix on Xbox? The original
Oh, where you
Xbox?
can run on the walls and slow down time and stuff. Focus.
That was such a cool ability, and that made that game awesome. Coolest
I might.
ability out
I
there.
might have to change mine. I just thought of one that I really like. The portal gun.
The portal gun.
That would.
Good
Do you know how useful that would be?
yeah, it's
I
true.
mean, even think about changing your CD in the, oh shoot, I have to put in Titanfall. Nope. Boop. Just, change the disc. And so you don't
Put
even
your
have to
hand
buy
through the
digital.
portal.
Yeah, you don't have to buy digital downloads anymore. You can just go, doot, doot, or just get a drink. Oh, yeah, just shoot it over there. Dunk. Yeah.
Favorite weapon, intense master sword. That's a good one.
Master
No, the
Sword.
portal. There's so many awesome possibilities with that portal
That
gun.
is true. That is true. Just watch X-Men, and you could see the newest X-Men. You'll see the
Yeah.
possibilities, really.
Okay, I think my favorite ability in the game, Halo 3, the bubble shield.
Oh yeah,
Mostly because that trailer was one of the coolest trailers I've ever seen in
where
my
he
life.
threw it down. Boom! I remember.
Yeah, but they're
I got chills.
They were
watching
like,
that.
I think the Chief's gone. He was like, not yet. Throws it down and then he runs and jumps into the tanks.
Oh, it was so good. I remember watching. I still remember the time. The
Because he
first time I
wakes up
watched
and he
that.
puts on his helmet and he's like, not yet. It was cool.
Well, and it starts out. So isn't that the one that starts out with like the kids staring at the
Yeah.
stars?
And he's like,
what a
"Think
good
we'll ever
trailer!
get him?"
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we have the chainsaw gun, the sniper rifle for weapons, the portal gun, and the smart pistol. Let's play this out real quick. I think that Jordan would sneak up on Red like my dad, hiding in the bushes, and saw him in half. Then he'd try to saw Mark in half, but he'd shoot him with the portal gun and send him somewhere. Probably off a
I'll
cliff.
cut him in half. I'll shoot him, and then as he's falling, I'll quickly shoot somewhere
But
else.
while
so
he's doing that, my smart pistol would lock onto the both of you and kill you both. So, hands down, I win.
But no, but it would take like 5 to 10 seconds to lock on, and then you have to stop running. So we would you lose.
That's true. That's
I would
true.
just stand in the middle of a desert, and then they couldn't sneak up on me.
In the middle of a desert, and if you got close, he'd Fusroda you. But Jordan would throw down the bubble shield, blocking the Fusroda
But then I can get in the bubble shield with the portal gun.
with the portal gun, and you
then
slow
I'll tie
motion,
I'll tie
you'd
his
slow
shoelaces
motion,
together, so
you'd
when he
slow
starts running,
motion
get
target
involved.
him. You'd slow motion target his body parts with your action points, but then I'd
A game that has those abilities. Like each one of us is a class, and those are our 2 abilities.
yeah,
Like a 4-person free for all.
Okay.
that would be. We could do it like a Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
what,
okay with
that's
this.
what we would do. With video game
That would-
mechanics. Oh, that's awesome.
All right, well, I think that's it, everyone. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, anyone got big plans for 4th of July? Let's go through that. Mr. McSpicy, what are you doing to celebrate the 4th?
I'm staying with the family, so I mean, there's a lot of family stuff going on. So
Yeah.
I have family coming in from all around the United States to celebrate this awesome July 4th, the birth of America.
Yeah.
F yeah! So,
Jordan, what about you? Any fun plans for the 4th of July?
I don't know. Are we doing anything today? No, I think I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm going over to the in-laws.
Oh, Hearthstone. Don't forget
Or,
Hearthstone.
pull
yeah,
that, pull
so,
that up. It's fine.
for a little dinner, and then probably fireworks with X1 Bros and family later. And, of course, Borderlands. It's not going to be a proper 4th of July without shooting some people. So
Absolutely.
I'm playing Borderlands.
I feel a little cheated. You're gonna play that game without me.
I'm going to pick a different class.
I know, but
I
still,
saved one class for
it's
you.
Spoiled. Like, you know how we're figuring stuff out together. We're having our bromance and we're holding hands and
But I just...
killing guys.
it's like when a new movie comes out and you want to go on Tuesday and I want to go right now.
but see,
wanna
I have
see
the
it.
loyalty. See, that's where we differ. Apparently, I have the
I
loyalty
just have
to wait.
to play. I
Well-
have to.
I'm just saying, my feelings are hurt.
Okay. I won't play any DLCs without you.
Red like
No.
my dad. Any fun plans for the 4th?
Oh, I don't know. I probably need to go find a place to make sure that my cash isn't counterfeit.
Oh yeah, he just sold his car. That's right.
Were they not trustworthy or?
I don't know. Can you really trust anybody? They're giving you
yeah,
cash.
that's true.
I guess
Cash these
you really
days.
can't trust. I can't even trust Jordan.
Yeah.
He's
I
gonna
know.
play Borderlands 2
Yeah.
without me.
It's
Point
such a fun
taken.
game. Such a fun game.
I don't
Myself,
know.
I'm
Not
going to watch
unusual.
some fireworks tonight. There's an awesome fireworks show up in one of the towns that we live close to, so I will head up there. And
How was
Red-
Canada Day?
Yeah, Red
Ashley?
already did have Canada Day.
I had fried chicken. No,
I had
grilled
fried
chicken.
Grilled chicken.
Grilled
Nice.
chicken. All right. Well done. Well,
And cupcakes,
Well,
so-
well celebrated.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Oh, Canada.
And dollar fireworks.
Nice.
Well done.
What are we up to? What are we playing this week? I will go first. I will be streaming. I want to stream Guacamelee. I'm going to do co-op. I look forward to playing that. And I'm also going to get into either Far Cry 3 or Fallout New Vegas this week. Don't know which one.
Both are really good.
Yeah.
Both are really
I
good
want to get
games.
into those so that I can have something to judge the next ones, especially Far Cry 4.
If I were to lean towards my favorite between those two, I would probably say Fallout.
Yeah. Well, I like the Skyrim-like. I know it's Bethesda that makes that game too, so.
Good. I mean, Liam Neeson is your dad. You know.
Oh, that's Fallout
He
3.
doesn't want that. But as far as the Xbox
That's what he's
One,
playing.
I thought he was playing New Vegas.
Oh no, New Vegas.
Are you
New
playing?
Vegas,
You're
what
playing
I'm
New Vegas?
Yeah.
You should play 3.
I hear that actually.
Fallout 3. I liked Fallout 3 a little bit better than New Vegas.
I did too.
But
So
But both
anyways,
were really good.
Guacamelee and Valiant Hearts, and then I probably will jump on some Titanfall this week as well. So because that was good, wetting my pellet with that. Red like my dad. What about you?
I don't know when I'm going to stream yet, but it'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. I can't decide. Titanfall will be my go-to if I don't know. There's so many games to play now.
Man,
I just don't know what to
he's
do.
flustered. He can't decide.
Are you going to play Guacamelee as well?
I'd like to play Guacamelee, so
I mean,
maybe
it
I'll
is
try
free. You are our cheap.
Yeah, I already have
our
it.
cheap guy.
Yeah, of course, the first day it came out, I got it for free. That's the only time I ever get a game on the first day. Is when it's
Awesome.
free.
And where can people reach you at, and how can they get a hold of you?
Okay, Rad Like My Dad is my Twitch, Twitter, and gamer tag. And that's the only 3 we have, right?
That is it, my friend. Rad like my
Unless-
dad.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of Steam, but
Oh,
yeah.
Rad like my dad. Check him out. Jordan the Man. How about you?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a lot to play. So I'll probably be streaming Borderlands throughout the week, just whenever I play it. So you can follow me on Twitch, which is _X1Bros, and you can come watch me and Mr. McSpicy play Borderlands and Rad Like My Dad, because he has it too. David doesn't have it. So.
I don't. No, I don't.
And then on Wednesday for my stream, I think I'm going to stream Zombie Driver. I didn't get to play it this week.
I'm so excited to
but I'm
watch
gonna,
you play that.
Yeah, I want to play. It looks fun, so I'm going to stream that. And you can also find me on Twitter at JordanTheManXOB, and then just JordanTheMan on the Xbox One is my gamer tag. So.
Yeah, feel free to follow us, add us on there, message us.
Mhm.
We reply to any and all. Mr. McSpicy, how about you?
Find me on Twitter at Mr. McSpicy. Actually, Mr. McSpicy all around. I'm just Mr. McSpicy. So Twitter, Twitch, and my Xbox Live gamer tag is Mr. McSpicy. I will be playing Borderlands with Jordan every night at like 3 in the morning. It'll be fantastic. Except the parts where he's going to play by himself, and my feelings are hurt. But I will be streaming probably 1001 Spikes this Monday. I know. I hope no one's getting sick of that. I really like that game. I want 100% it. So I will work on that until Diablo comes out. Then I will be working on that one.
Nice.
And and then I'll be I'll be streaming every time I play games. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream. So.
Nice.
Catch me there.
Very nice. And I am X1 Bros everywhere. I already told you what I'm going to be streaming. Check us out. Also, look for on our YouTube channel, X1 Bros. We will have highlights up there this week. You can watch the show live if you happen to miss the stream and you want to see our beautiful faces, which really is not anything. It's just us sitting in front of a web camera. But it can be a good time. So check that out on YouTube, X1 Bros. And the highlights from our Couchcast will be up this week as well. And with that, I'm going to send us out with another listeners made song, a friend of the show, once again brought to us by Makana Royale, also known as MMA. If you've played with him, he's a cool guy. This one, he did a remix to Echo, if you guys remember Echo on the Sega Genesis, I believe it was. I had it on the Game Gear myself. But excellent game, and so this will send us out there. Sorry, I started that a little too early. So anyways, check us out. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and rate us on iTunes. We really appreciate it. Thank you everyone in chat for joining us. And it's called Welcome to the Machine. It's an Echo the Dolphin remix by Makana Royale.